Every day, you hear English around you, but when it's time to speak, your mind becomes quiet. Today, that changes. In this shadowing practice, you will learn 7 simple habits that help English sound more natural, more confident, more fluent. Do not just listen quietly. Speak with me, slowly, calmly, like a real conversation. Shadowing is simple. You hear the sentence and you repeat it immediately. I was about to call you just now. I was about to call you just now. That movie was much better than I expected. That movie was much better than I expected. You look a little tired today. You look a little tired today. I completely forgot about that meeting. I completely forgot about that meeting. Can you explain that again? A little slowly? Can you explain that again? A little slowly? I didn't notice the time passing. I didn't notice the time passing. This place feels so peaceful at night. This place feels so peaceful at night. I think we should leave a bit earlier. I think we should leave a bit earlier. That sounds like a really good idea. That sounds like a really good idea. I wasn't expecting such a quick reply. I wasn't expecting such a quick reply. The weather suddenly became very cold. The weather suddenly became very cold. I usually avoid crowded places. I usually avoid crowded places. She speaks so calmly during conversations. She speaks so calmly during conversations. I almost missed the last train. I almost missed the last train. Can we sit somewhere a little quieter? Can we sit somewhere a little quieter? I need a few minutes to think about it. I need a few minutes to think about it. That question was actually harder than I thought. That question was actually harder than I thought. Everyone became silent for a moment. Everyone became silent for a moment. I don't really agree with that opinion. I don't really agree with that opinion. He always arrives right on time. He always arrives right on time. The room looks different after the lights changed. The room looks different after the lights changed. I could hear someone laughing in the distance. I could hear someone laughing in the distance. We should probably check before we decide. We should probably check before we decide. That was one of the funniest things I've heard today. That was one of the funniest things I've heard today. I didn't realize how important that was. I didn't realize how important that was. The streets were surprisingly empty this evening. The streets were surprisingly empty this evening. She handled the situation very confidently. She handled the situation very confidently. I'm trying to stay focused right now. I'm trying to stay focused right now. Everything happened so quickly. Everything happened so quickly. I've never seen this area so crowded before. I've never seen this area so crowded before. Can you wait here for a second? Can you wait here for a second? That explanation made things much clearer. That explanation made things much clearer. I suddenly remembered what I needed to do. I suddenly remembered what I needed to do. This coffee smells really nice. This coffee smells really nice. I wasn't paying attention for a moment. I wasn't paying attention for a moment. We ended up talking for hours. We ended up talking for hours. The music in here feels very relaxing. The music in here feels very relaxing. I honestly didn't expect that reaction. I honestly didn't expect that reaction. Someone left the window open all night. Someone left the window open all night. That restaurant became popular very quickly. That restaurant became popular very quickly. I still remember that conversation clearly. I still remember that conversation clearly. Please speak a little louder. I can't hear clearly. Please speak a little louder. I can't hear clearly. The whole situation felt a little strange. The whole situation felt a little strange. I've been thinking about that idea all day. I've been thinking about that idea all day. That color looks really good on you. That color looks really good on you. I can't believe how fast everything changed. I can't believe how fast everything changed. That detail completely slipped out of my mind. That detail completely slipped out of my mind. You handled that conversation really smoothly. You handled that conversation really smoothly. I wasn't prepared for such a long discussion. I wasn't prepared for such a long discussion. The atmosphere here feels strangely comfortable. The atmosphere here feels strangely comfortable. I had no idea this place existed. I had no idea this place existed. The silence suddenly became a little awkward. The silence suddenly became a little awkward. I've been noticing small improvements lately. I've been noticing small improvements lately. That explanation sounded confusing at first. That explanation sounded confusing at first. I should have paid more attention earlier. I should have paid more attention earlier. The entire situation turned out differently than expected. The entire situation turned out differently than expected. Someone kept knocking on the door repeatedly. Someone kept knocking on the door repeatedly. I didn't expect the meeting to last this long. I didn't expect the meeting to last this long. The lights outside look beautiful tonight. The lights outside look beautiful tonight. I was completely unaware of that problem. I was completely unaware of that problem. That comment sounded slightly sarcastic. That comment sounded slightly sarcastic. Everything became quieter after the rain started. Everything became quieter after the rain started. I've never experienced anything like that before. I've never experienced anything like that before. You explained the idea more clearly this time. You explained the idea more clearly this time. That decision could change everything later. That decision could change everything later. I accidentally deleted the wrong file. I accidentally deleted the wrong file. The conversation suddenly shifted to another topic. The conversation suddenly shifted to another topic. I didn't realize everyone was waiting for me. I didn't realize everyone was waiting for me. This jacket feels surprisingly warm. This jacket feels surprisingly warm. The room became brighter when the curtains opened. The room became brighter when the curtains opened. I've been trying to avoid unnecessary stress lately. I've been trying to avoid unnecessary stress lately. That sounded much more serious than usual. That sounded much more serious than usual. Someone mentioned your name a few minutes ago. Someone mentioned your name a few minutes ago. I wasn't expecting such an emotional response. I wasn't expecting such an emotional response. The traffic outside seems unusually heavy today. The traffic outside seems unusually heavy today.